What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with my next Hitchhiker video, and I have landed over at Pigeonism. If you guys watch, any of you guys are like Twitch guys, get on there. The leader of the clan is a very popular, Twitch personality. Does a lot of live war attacks and commentates and all that stuff. Eclipse. I'm sure you guys have seen him if you've been on there. He usually has a very large room going. Especially on war nights, which this happens to be one. So they invited me over, stop by, and glad I did. They're a very good clan. You see 72 wins there. Very active. The chat was constantly active when I was here. People on doing their attacks, talking, just having a good time, and very friendly. So really cool guys. They war 24/7. They are wanting develop people. I do see they're out there in the description. They've got a little tryout clan that you can go through, and they're looking for like 15 heroes or better, and people that can 3-star at war. So they're a serious war clan. So if you're looking for that, check them out for sure. Let's go back to the last. We'll look at their log here. Mostly green, a few blips there, but really have done a really good job. They went through a rough patch there. That happens to clans sometimes. Who knows what was going on? But lots of green on the war log. So really good job to these guys. The last war they did, was only a few replays available because it was in the middle of the update. But there was one I really liked, and it was Chava taking on number 8. So let's check it out. This one was a good upgraded high level base, and brought these guys are still doing a lot of go la loon, which I like. I mean, it's not it's not dead, and this is gonna be a good illustration of that in a few of the attacks I'm going to show in this war. The air sweeper leveled up, and they just sort of deal with it or ignore it, and the attacks are still successful. So don't let that air sweeper freak you out. It might need to be buffed a little bit. I don't know. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment. But puts down a couple golems, jump spell going right into the queen. The king's locking on. Perfect. Created the funnel perfectly. Used the base as a natural funnel there where there's no trash buildings. Brought a lightning for the CC troops. Boom. Good placement on it. The queen goes down. The CC troops go down. And then now what he's wanting to do is take out these air defenses. And right there, luckily, the queen kind of took one on a walk, but the king took one out, and that wizard and archer took one out. So boom, 2 air defenses down, CC troops down, defensive queen down. Now comes the lava hound attack, just coming in at different angles, and you'll see this is exactly the side that the air sweeper was set up to defend against. And Chava just is like, whatever, I'm just going to come in anyways with my lava hounds and my balloons and just deal with it that way, and it works. I mean, you see it's shooting and stuff, but it's pushing those balloons back a little bit. But basically, he went heavy on his balloons from the top and bottom, and not so much right out in front of that air sweeper. So even coming from that side, just absolutely wrecks his space. Look how many balloons he's got left. I mean, tons of balloons. They're standing in a rage, just working away around the last few defenses. And then right there, that Tesla does not have a chance against that probably 6 or 7 balloons that are there. Pups are working for cleanup. Not a tremendous amount of pups left, but enough. And he's got a few goblins he drops at the end there just to help with some of those mines and collectors that are on the outside. So we'll start to fast forward as the pups and the balloons and all do the cleanup work. Really nice 3-star attack, Chava. And again, I like to show it because of the just the way Chava dealt with it. And that was not a low-level air sweeper. That was level 4. I checked on that. So, air sweeper is not all it's cracked up to be. It's definitely not the death of La Lune like it was advertised. But let's go to the current war. They're still in war. Probably some awesome attacks still coming. But we're just going to show a few that I've already picked out. Number 4, Air taking it out. 3-star on a Town Hall 10. Just a really nice attack. Brings a Go La Lune attack. You see, he does have the level 40 heroes, but this is a pretty upgraded base. Not a pushover base by any stretch. Level 3 Infernos. One of them set to single, so that did help a little bit with this attack. But just a few golems up top. Wizards spread out to create that funnel. Wall breakers to let everything in. King and queen go down. CC troops are coming out, but he's got a lightning for the CC troops right there. A little bit early on that maybe. That witch is going to stay back and not get taken out. But the skeletons did go down. But the queen was not right there to take it out. Sometimes when the skeletons go down, the queen will be right on top of it, take this witch out anyways. But he actually had to use his king's ability to get in there and finish that pesky witch off. And then that's being taken care of. You see, the queen's going to get those top 2 air defenses, and he just comes in from the bottom with lava hounds, balloons, perfect deployment on those, and and just rage them. I mean, there's like, again, straight into the face of that air sweeper and just sort of just dealt with it. Just said, okay, fine. Dropped a freeze on that Inferno. That was perfect. You see, didn't freeze the single Inferno because who cares? The balloons are going to overwhelm it. The Queen does her job taking care of those air defense up top, and then it's just too much for this base to handle. Those big, beefy level King and Queen really did a number on the top part of that base, and again, he just overwhelmed the bottom. I'll start to fast forward because it's just cleanup time here. Pups going everywhere. Our Queen's still up. Balloon's doing some damage. Just awesome job. Very nice attack error. I'll do a couple more. This one I believe is, I'm assuming this is Eclipse, the Twitch and the leader. Eclipse OMG, really nice attack. Coming in, this is he is a Town Hall, I guess you could say 10. Does have the extra spell, but coming in just wrecking this Town Hall 9. 3 golems just spread out outside the base, letting them draw the CC troops out, spreading those wizards out behind it, creating this ginormous funnel where he knows his King and Queen are going to go straight to that core, which they do. He brought a healer here, I think for the Queen probably, trying to keep it on her. Should have deployed it like right here probably, but he holds it. I don't know, the Queen ain't taking any damage yet, so probably he was worried about it going off on something else, but still, the Queen does sort of go on a walk here. And when he drops the healer, it locks onto these, I guess, these witches and stuff down here, not the Queen. But, oh well, no big deal. Again, Town Hall 10 going down and taking out this Town Hall 9. It's going to be, he's got some leeway for stuff like that to happen. But you see everything working through the core. Rage spell right there in the middle, just letting everything do work on all those surrounding defenses in that moat. It's going down. And then you see right there in the back, he's got a few balloons, 6 balloons on the backside. Queen still has her ability, and right here, going to lock onto that last air defense as soon as she gets done working on this wall. For some reason, she really thought she needed to be on. So Eclipse goes ahead, sending the balloons, targeted balloons on what's left. That's perfect. The air defense goes down, and he has a heal spell left. So really, he didn't use the 5th spell, didn't need it, and does have the little bit higher King and Queen, and has the upgraded troops. But again, just absolutely wrecked that base. Beautiful attack. And did it with just the normal 4 spells for a Town Hall 9. So good job, man. All right, let's look at one more, and we'll wrap this up. Legendary, taking on 16. You guys know I had to bring it if it was there, and it was. The redheads coming out. Perfect base for it, really. Just sending these golems in, doing a little bit of tanking, allowing the wizards to create this funnel. Again, making it nice and wide. You've got to have a good wide funnel for those Valks because they tend to really take off on you if you don't. Wall breakers on both sides. One side gets through, one does not. It gets taken out by that splash damage of the mortar. But everything coming in here. A few more wall breakers to open up that middle compartment. And now the King, Queen, and the Valks are going to go down. And they kind of take a stutter step here. Like they're going to go, I guess they're going to go for that King, but he jumps back into the middle. So they have to sort of reroute, come back around. But then they get in there. Drops a nice heal for them because they're going to have to be dealing with these CC troops. Again, that is the only time that your Valks are really at danger of dying quickly, is when they're having to deal with those CC troops. So having a heal on them there is perfect. And then that rage and heal in the core. That core is going to be done with in just a few moments because of that. Legendary actually elected to bring hogs on the backside of this one. This base, I probably would have chose balloons just because there's so much possibility for traps around all of those defenses. There could be giant bombs, there could be spring traps, there could be all of that. So I probably would have went for balloons. But hey, Legendary does hogs and it does work. But you see right here, they do start running into some traps. Boom, giant bomb there. And this bottom set here, sneak by and get another defense taken out. But his redheads are still doing work. I mean, it has both heroes' abilities. This base is done. It just takes a little time for cleanup here. So we'll start to fast forward as they work around and get the final 3 stars. So really nice attack. Everybody loves watching those redheads do work, and you did it very well, Legendary. All right, guys, that is it. Again, very good clan, doing some very, very good attacks. I didn't even notice those stupid Teslas in the corners. Doing some very good attacks, winning the vast majority of their wars. 3-star attacks, so that's always fun to see. Come check them out, if it's what you're looking for. Maybe they are the clan for you. Thank you so much to all the guys at Pigeonism for the hospitality. It was really fun hanging out with y'all and meeting you guys. Until next time, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.